This is the face of pure, unmitigated evil. Jaymes Todd sentenced to life for robbing Eurydice Dixon of hers. Her family mourning, but remarkably still able to show compassion.
What I'd wish for Jaymes Todd, and what I believe Eurydice would wish, is that he gets better and comes to a full realisation, and realises what he's done.
The words from Justice Stephen Kay during sentencing were much harsher. Outrageous and depraved conduct like this will be met with severe sentencing in which mercy plays no role. In June 2018, Todd stalked Eurydice Dixon for more than 4 kilometres under cover of darkness. Eurydice was doing what she and any other person in our society is entitled to do, namely walking peacefully in a public area of our city. As the 22-year-old crossed a soccer pitch in Princes Park, she was ambushed, raped and strangled to death. Her last moments on this earth must have been utterly horrifying for her. In the years leading up to the crime, Todd had become addicted to increasingly violent pornography and snuff films. It was ruled he carried out the crime to fulfill his dark sexual desires. Your violent attack on Eurydice constituted the enactment of a homicidal fantasy. Justice Kay declared the categorically evil offending as being at the most serious end of the spectrum, despite protests by his lawyers that his culpability should be reduced because of his autism. Jaymes Todd has been diagnosed with sexual sadism disorder. Treatment is available, but his prospects of rehabilitation behind bars are slim. And if he ever walks free, he's been deemed a risk to the community and women in particular. With that in mind, Justice Kay sentenced Todd to life in prison with a fixed non-parole period of 35 years. Outside court, Ms Dixon's father offered support to the murderer's family.
I extend my sympathy, my sincere sympathy for those who love him. It's a terrible tragedy all round. Eurydice herself should be remembered, as her friends will remember her, for her wit and her courage, and for her kindness, not for her death.
The killer remained silent during sentencing, keeping his eyes closed. He'll spend most of his time behind bars in isolation for his own protection. Jaymes Todd will be 55 when he's eligible for parole. Patrick Murrell, Sky News, Melbourne.